What is the worst treat you can hand out for Halloween? Brondo91 says, used to trick or treat in grandma's neighborhood. It was full of old people. One lady had a tray of the jelly packets they put out at restaurants that she probably slowly accumulated during visits throughout the year. Another lady was handing out pennies. A single penny per kid, like it's 1903. Name deleted says, essential oils and a note that reads, parents, want to be your own boss and make $300 to $1,000 a week working from home? MF Probs says, bring a full-sized Hershey's bar to the door, break off just one piece of it in front of the kid and drop it in their bucket. Vernionator says, I got a carrot once. I was actually pretty stoked cause I love them lol. It wasn't a little one either, it was a huge ass carrot with the greens on the top and everything. Charlie Mike 111 says, a scoop of ice cream. Just one. But no cup cone. I'm Out of Time says, I can't believe no one has said caramel onions yet, think of it. Sheer joy in their face as they get a packaged caramel apple. They bite into it when they get home. Proceed to have them cry and they likely won't know who gave it to them. Scot-free. Charlie Mike 111 says, job applications. Howanator says, our mom hated Halloween, and waged an annual battle against it in some form or fashion. One year, she dressed us all up as Bible characters, and instead of going trick-or-treating, we went door to door handing out New Testaments. I'm fairly sure we were the scariest kids on the block that year. Farts McGee says, over the year, collect packets of hot sauce from Taco Bell, hand them out on Halloween. Name deleted says, my brother once got a chick track that legitimately terrified his poor, tiny kid self. He still talks about it warily and angrily, so, yeah. Chick tracks, I guess. Booner999 says, we accidentally got shipped about 3 cases of coloring books to my insurance office. They were all about fire safety, and the company that shipped them said they didn't want them back, so I ended up taking a case of them home, buying those little 3 packs of crayons, and a few pieces of candy and gave those out. 1 year, most kids took the book out and gave it back, keeping the candy for themselves. Iridescendable says, condoms. Fraggle_Captain says, my next door neighbor used to give out popcorn that they popped themselves in small sandwich bags. They were unbuttered, unsalted, and normally half of them were either unpopped kernels or very burnt. Alien 109 says, toothbrushes. There was a dentist that lived in my neighborhood that handed out toothbrushes on Halloween. What a buzzkill. H. Barry 29 says, the really well-meaning people who try to hand out wholesome snacks. Guys. The bag is already full of candy, do you think you're making a dent in the kids' nutrition tonight? You may as well fully get in the spirit of trick-or-treating. Kaz 555 says, Vietnam flashback stories. Basic description says, we handed out water 1 year, kids were not happy. This was in Australia on a very hot day, so it made sense really. Thesponkiller says, those candies wrapped in orange or black wax paper that aren't really any brand. Where do you even buy that crap? 55 by 11 says, raisins. My grandmother used to hand out boxes of raisins. And then they would wonder why their house got egged. Tuesday's Gone says, some lady handed out samples. One of them was a lubricant. I learned this when my daughter asked, Mom, what's a Clitor ISS? I told her it was a dinosaur and took the sample. Now that she's older, I tease her by asking what her favorite dinosaur is. She turns red every time. Budget_Raygun says, my dad used to be in food service. 1 year he gave out tiny cans of ravioli. Next spring we found a lot of cans of ravioli in our bushes. I still believe those facts are related somehow. Broken_neck_broken says, there was once a little shit a few doors down from me who thought it was funny to kick his football at my car. Also saw him once bring his little sister, 2 or younger, out into the snow in just a nappy and drag her around the front garden while his mother stood at the door pleading with him to stop. I made some deep cuts in an onion and slipped it into his trick-or-treat bag without him noticing. I really hope it ruined as much of his haul as possible.